What is undo data and why should you care? Here's the deal. Undo data in Oracle works the same way as undo in any application that you're used to working with, say Microsoft Excel or Word or some other productivity application. The idea is for every data adjustment, let's say a user makes an update to several rows in a table, Oracle will store the before image of that data in the undo table space in the root database if you're in a container database, or if you're in a non-container database, Oracle will simply use the default undo table space and store that before image there for a designated period of time. Now you can set those values in initialization parameters, of course, and I'll show you how that works in just a moment. This undo serves three crucial functions for us and for our users. Number one, you can easily roll back to undo changes. Now this assumes that your work has been uncommitted. That's another conversation really, the concept of the transaction and the commission of that transaction. When we issue the SQL statement commit, we're explicitly instructing Oracle to put checkpoints down and actually lay those changes down into the file system permanently. If you haven't done a commit, or if Oracle hasn't already auto-committed for you, you can roll back to the previous values, and Oracle will pull that data from an undo segment in the undo table space, okay? So rollback is one function of undo. Another is read consistency. This deals with something called the ACID model that I'll get into in just a moment. But just know right now that undo allows data to remain consistent, such that if one user is making changes to a table, other users who are simultaneously selecting against rows in that table will see the committed values and not anything that's in an intermediate state. We do not want to do that kind of thing in a relational model. With no SQL, you have things like eventual consistency, but this is the relational model, of course, that we're concerned with today. Third, there's a suite of technologies that's been part of Oracle Database for a while called Flashback, where you can dip into the undo data to resurrect stuff. Even after you've done a commit, and maybe another commit on top of that, you can go back in time to run queries against undo data, or you could actually restore data from the undo area. It's very, very handy.